Hello, 101.5 FM.
All right, Abusia for yen to aso ahumano so this time Hon.Abdul Aziz Mohammed, where MP for Mion constituency in the Republic of Ghana. No nenra. I filed a question. I filed the question earlier on for the Attorney General. And into your no, and I'm the question is soon and Attorney General, Eko PMO Ghana, your mash bedroom. Honorable Machu.
Good morning, my brother.
Number 2, who are there?
My tree is terrible. If I speak my tree, I'm sure your studios come down.
But you can you miss it for me? I am now the brofna from Kakran Mami. But I hope if I ask you my questions in tree, you can really understand.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
Una ukobisa sema ye free Attorney General ba Parliament. Na enra in your no the more Parliament, to Wakuma. So were you very satisfied with her responses?
Not really, because I normally when a minister comes to answer a question, they would give a detailed background of the question or the issues therein. That was lacking in the answer. For instance, I expected that the minister would refresh the memory of Parliament and Ghanaians on the specific allegations that were sent to the CID, which she didn't do. But even beyond that, the issue of her getting some of her data or dates wrong was not too good. And she indicated they will be going to court in a week or 2 weeks' time. Let's see what happens. But I can reasonably guess that for the question that I asked yesterday, the case would have died a natural death. And that is not good for us as a country, especially in a country where we have recognized that corruption has become the bane of our problems. And when we have an opportunity to make some critical decisions and take critical actions, that would help us fight corruption. It's good we do. And so that was, let's see what happens within a week or two.
But let me ask you, what prompted your question? Because most people were naturally over with this Persue Nyantakyi corruption saga, that the announced expose number 12. Most people were nearly...
So why? I recognize that you are not supposed to answer questions, but ask questions. But why would we naturally have a focus about that matter? Is it fair?
That's Ghana. We discuss issues, in a week and it's gone.
So I want us to have a change of mind that when we pursue a matter, let's follow the matter to their logical conclusions. I can imagine if this had happened under President Mahama, the media houses would have been all over. Issues that even came up under President Mahama and were not even an inch to this one were hyped and given all the media hype. Why do you think that as a country we should just forget this matter because it touches on the person of the president? What makes the president a better person than you and I? No, I don't think that is fair, and I don't think that is good, because most of the allegations touched on the persona of the president, to the extent that we were told that the family members of the president demand 5% on every contract that's awarded in this country. If that is true, why would we award a contract to a contractor in this country to be paid by the taxpayer, including my constituents back in Myom, who will have to go to farm every morning just to be able to earn a living and pay their taxes? And yet when we award contracts, a family member of the president would go and demand 5% of it. Is that fair? And do we have any contrary information to that? When Mr. Nyantakyi made those allegations, what evidence has been adduced to reverse, or if you want to give us a contrary information? And you think we should all go to sleep? I don't think so.
Well, I will commend you for reviving this debate once again, and we're hoping to see some action from the end of the Attorney General. Did she give you any timelines yesterday in the House?
She said within a week to two.
We are likely to see Mr. Nyantakyi in court.
But interestingly, when in answering the question, She related to the murder of Ahmed Saleh and said Ahmed Saleh was a principal witness, and the murder of Ahmed Saleh stalled the preparation of the case for court. And what I also thought to know from her was if there was any link, if they had established any link in their investigations and the review of the reports from CID, if they had established any link between the case that they were investigating and then the unfortunate murder of Ahmed Saleh. That question she did not answer and was let go, and I think that in itself was wrong. And he also indicated that Ahmed Saleh was murdered on the 16th of May 2019. That is factually inaccurate. Ahmed Saleh was murdered on the 16th of January 2019. So it only tells you that this is a ministry and a minister who have not pursued that matter vigorously. She's not abreast with the events and can only point to a lack of commitment.
On the part of the state to investigate the real killers?
On the part of government, not the state.
Okay, on the part of government.
And the Attorney General, yes.
Right. Thanks so very much. We shall be following up with this matter as and when it unfolds. Hon.Abdul-Aziz Mohammed, MP for Mion constituency. One in the Kobisa Samanra, Attorney General Kuyano, Fa Yura Persue Nyantakyi, and Anas expose number 12 no home.
Hello, 101.5 FM.